Another important concept I cover, in multiple of my books, I call it strategic pivots. And so the hardest thing for most companies to do is to acquire a customer. That's it. That's the holy grail. Can I get enough customers? And so once I've got a customer, what else can I sell them? So when I use the landscape maintenance business, as an example or a proxy, so I've got people out there who are mowing grass, all day long, every day. Well, what else does that homeowner need? Well, that homeowner may need mulching for their beds, for the landscape maintenance beds. They probably need pest control. They probably need fertilizer. They probably, also have landscape lighting. If they've got all that, they probably do holiday lights in the winter. It's like, what are all the different things that I can bring to the table for that, golden nugget, which is the customer? What else, if they're buying this product or service, what else could we do? And so if I go back to HVAC, it's like when I got there to that company, 90% of the revenue was in grocery store refrigeration. So it was basically working in the grocery industry. A couple of strategic pivots, 5 acquisitions later, I now built a 3-division company. And it went from about a $4.5 to $5 billion addressable market to a more than a $20 billion addressable market. So if we're in an industry that's slowing down, or organic growth is hard to come by, or pricing is becoming commoditized, I'm always looking for what are the pivots, what else can I pivot to that will give me a bigger addressable market, potentially put my workforce into more lucrative verticals where I'm not facing, call it the red ocean from the blood of competition, and I'm finding blue ocean to sail in. A good example with the HVAC industry was that grocery store refrigeration was somewhat commoditized. My largest customer was Walmart, and Target, Costco, people like that. And it's always bid driven. Who's the lowest bidder? They get the job, right? Make a strategic pivot, start doing HVAC in data centers, blood banks, hospitals, pharmaceutical research facilities, telecom. We started servicing thousands of cell phone tower locations, and the equipment shacks, have HVAC. It's like these people did not care what I charged. They cared about how fast can I get there, and will I do a good job once I get there. And so, it's all of this thinking around strategic pivots. So what I start with usually is never what I end with. What I end with is a bigger ecosystem of revenue generation all around a central skill set and a central customer. And so I'm always looking for those kinds of pivots, because getting a customer is the hardest thing to do. If I can only sell them one thing, I'm missing opportunities.